drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. Tried to forget all that we had. I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me. So close to the edge of something so worth it. You had the world right at your feet, and almost is all we'll ever be. We can't get any Let me go. Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was Shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, oh I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Savoring this moment, is this our last goodbye? Haven't we learned each other? I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away. I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. paralyzed.
Alrighty, everybody, and welcome to week 3. We have a great matchup here tonight. C1, C2 division. I am here with a newcaster. We got Neb with me tonight. Neb, how you doing?
Howdy. Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Thanks for having me on.
I'm excited to be here, getting some more Rocket League action, as usual. We're excited to have you here, Neb. So for the matchup tonight, we have the Pigeon Boys facing off against Righteous Kings Pink. Nev, we talked a little bit. I heard you know a little bit about the Pigeon Boys. Give us a quick little rundown about them.
Yeah, bonus. The Pigeon Boys are some good friends of mine, and I've watched them play several times, so it was a nice surprise to know I know at least one of the teams playing. They're a good team. You know, actually, I always compliment Izzy Bizzo on her defense, and I think one of them's a KBM player, but for the most part, they've been playing lots of extra mode series through IGL before it died, and so it's nice to see them back on the AGL platform.
Yeah, and for Righteous Kings Pink, you know, I've known Viking. Viking was one of the first people that joined in. Righteous Kings was one of the first orgs that were actually established. We already know that Viking's going to be on Righteous Kings Pink about anything. You know, he's their coach, constantly looking to make their teams better. And obviously, for all the Righteous Kings games that we've streamed here just this season, we see Righteous Kings being the aggressive team. They're the team that's going to look to try and make you put you out of your comfort zone per se, and just kind of overload you and overwhelm you, especially in the lower ranks. But for both of these teams, if I had to take a guess on what they need to do to win here tonight, the Pigeon Boys, they need to play patient a little bit against Righteous Kings Pink. Being at the C1, C2 rank, let them make the first mistake, whether it's a whiff, a double commit, whatever, and then capitalize on that. From Righteous Kings Pink, I'm going to go ahead and play aggressive, but not overly aggressive.
Deal. Yeah, just so you know, I think they jumped in a little prematurely. The game has begun.
The game. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I don't know.
That's all right. We can just move right into it. I just got to throw my prediction right away onto the Pigeon Boys, though. Just because it's a fan favorite of mine. I'm a fan of theirs.
All right, well, there it is, a start. I was not expecting that early start there. I even made sure to include in the message, don't join until I say so. But it appears they were anxious and ready to get going here. So we are starting off.
Disqualified.
They're disqualified. Just kidding. Not really. Sorry.
Alrighty. Let's get into it now. Righteous Kings Pink leading early here, 1-0. I don't know if maybe Pigeon Boys are thrown off a little bit, considering the fact that we really weren't supposed to start immediately, but
it's likely.
And a nice touch there.
I think they're all right with it though.
Yeah.
They're just gonna keep going, right? I mean, they're gonna push through it. Pigeon Boys are not the type to back down. I know that for a fact.
And as you say that, there you are. Goal number 1 for Pigeon Boys. Midnight there. He's going to get a nice touch right into the net there, and a nice little teardrop going in, and that's a great goal and a great start there for Pigeon Boys. Only a minute in here.
Yeah, what a shot, too. You know, I mean, it was an awkward placement there for the orange team to try and save, but that's the Pigeon Boys game right there. Just make it awkward for them.
And a nice little pass going out to Chippy. I'm going to just call him Chippy. It's going to make my life a lot easier tonight. And a nice touch from what was that? Was that Mediocre Mike, I think it is?
Oh, yeah. Mediocre Mike X, I think, yeah.
There was a few questions. So Mediocre Mike, he switched from console to PC, so the account he's on currently only has like 500 wins. So it was kind of funny last week getting a message stating this player only has 500 wins. And then
Right.
we got that question, and it was like, almost a good shot there from Pigeon Boys. But it was kind of funny to see him only having 500 wins.
Yeah, the Smurf alarm was going off, I imagine.
Alrighty.
It's like Izzy Bizzle's going to pick it up. Going to the corner. Mediocre. Sitting in the corner, not able to get a 50 with Chippy. Great name for Chippy, by the way. I totally agree with you there. Shrimpy going up. Mike Richten. I always have a problem with that name, even though I know the player. Mediocre. Up, trying to hit it off the backboard. And what a shot by Chippy. Taking it to a 1-goal diff.
Yeah, and the one thing I'm seeing a lot right now is a few whiffs, and I'm kind of expecting that, especially at the C1, C2 rank. But I think some of these whiffs aren't usually things that we would see. I think there's just kind of some pressure right now being on stream. I think it's just adding a little bit of added pressure than usual. So I'm curious to see how these teams are going to adapt to it, and if they will adapt to it.
Absolutely.
One thing I noticed here as well is, I don't know if all the Pigeon Boys players have it on, but they're wearing the actual Pigeon topper in game.
Yeah, that's their tradition, and they actually have a great icon too that goes with it, custom made. They started out as a twos group, actually playing twos in IGL. It's really cool to see all three of them playing. Nice shot from Mediocre, going straight to the back of the net.
And there's where the
Now
dreaded triple commit comes in. And you're going to see Righteous Kings actually playing very patient right now. And I think Pigeon Boys just has to kind of realize that and kind of slow down a little bit. You don't have to play super aggressive. Still 2 minutes left, plenty of time to get those 2 goals back. So I'm very curious to see what they do here.
Absolutely. Chippy going to take it downfield. Mike Richten popping it up. Mediocre is going to try and get a 50. Izzy keeps the ball, though. But Izzy's moving upfield, maybe going for a doink. Chippy's going to intercept. Midnight Snack trying to get a shot off on net. What a save by Mediocre. Chippy here, high aerial, a little double commit there with Shrimpy. Looks like Midnight Snack's going to try and collect. Gets a big hit out towards center. Mike's going to have to hang back. The double look. Big double look here, for especially at this rank. I think that we're going to see that by the end of this series. Mike Richten. Again, trying to center the ball. But Shrimpy's going to do a demo.
Is something burning?
Catching the cars on fire. Another big demo. Izzy Bizzle taking him out, trying to break the defense down here. This defense is a brick wall. What do you say?
Yeah, Righteous Kings, their rotations right now are spot on. I'm not really seeing many rotational errors, and it's definitely helping them in the long run here, as they're communicating perfectly, they're rotating perfectly, they're getting the clears that they need, and they're able to add some of that extra pressure on to Pigeon Boys here.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. Midnight Snack just trying to get the ball out center. But Shrimpy is just on fire with those clears. Another demo. Got Chippy in the house. I think that's 6 demos now almost this game already. So we're either going to see that increase in game 2, or maybe some new strategies are going to have to come out.
I was definitely just going to say that's probably going to increase amongst the next few games. Because usually when you start seeing demos rolling in, they just continue to up the pressure in terms of the demos. So
yeah,
that'll be fun to see here how that's going to
especially they're starting out so strong. I mean, like that's 7, I think, that game. But great score. Look at Mediocre here with 583 points, 2 goals, 1 assist, 2 saves, 4 shots, total of 7 on Orange team versus 6 on Blue. So what do you think? I mean, that's pretty even. On a shot basis, and the saves are actually pretty even too. It just seems that Pigeon Boys had let a few more go by, like you said earlier. The triple commit there that happened, I think twice actually. That series was the game changer.
Yeah, Pigeon Boys had the looks. They definitely had the looks. I think their biggest issue is they have to find a way to get Righteous Kings out of their rotations. since they're rotating so spot on, you almost have to look for more demos. We saw, like you said, 7 demos or so that game. But really, I think all of them were mostly from Righteous Kings Pink. There really weren't many from Pigeon Boys. So I think Pigeon Boys here need to look to try and get some of those demos in their favor and catch Righteous Kings kind of out of their place, and then be able to adapt to the game from that point.
Yeah, 100%. Game 2 getting started here as we settle in. Now it's definitely an even start in game 2. Both teams joining at the same time.
And Izzy Bizzle here is going to get us started in this game number 2. Righteous Kings Pink is leading now 1-0 in the series. And Mediocre Mike with a nice touch out by mid. And Shrimpy Jew's going to take possession. Another thing as well that I think I saw that last game that I kind of forgot to mention. Oh, and a nice dunk there from Chippy, as he's going to read that hit perfectly.
Yeah, Chippy's coming in here just a million miles an hour. Mike almost able to get that touch, but found the net.
Yeah, and like I was going to say, before that goal was scored, Pigeon Boys don't seem to be keeping their possessions in their favor. Kind of seems like they're throwing it away a little bit. We might see a double tap. Ooh, a nice touch there from Midnight. Fortunately, not able to get that double tap. And a nice air dribble there from Mediocre Mike.
You said this was champ, right? This
is
fucking
champ
SSL.
1 and 2. And a nice air dribble there from
What a
Mediocre
play.
Mike.
Jeez.
He's getting started early here. Both games now being the leader. And, I mean, he's been pretty dominant so far. And maybe that's just what Pigeon Boys need to focus on, is getting a stop on Mike.
Agreed. I mean, Mike is playing for possession. Looks like they're getting the space they need to make those types of plays. I've definitely seen the Pigeon Boys, though. You know, they'll try to download their opponent. You know what I mean? So let's hope they catch on to that. It looks like we're already seeing it, some early challenges, but Chippy's still able to get the touch flying downfield. And Izzy Bizzle tossing the ball upfield. Looks like, again, a little bit of space here for the Knights, right? Did I get that right? The Knights? What's the short term for this orange team?
It would be the Righteous Kings.
The Kings. Sorry,
Yes,
not
the
the
Righteous
Knights. The Kings. The Kings. Okay, yeah.
But yeah,
I think I'll just call them the Kings. Hopefully that doesn't bother them.
or RK. RK works too. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, getting back into the game here. One thing as well, you can see the confidence from RK Pink right now. Is there, earlier in the game we saw the potential for a demo goal, and it just kind of proves that they all trust each other. Ooh, and Izzy Bizzle, a nice 50 out towards mid, getting Pigeon Boys back on the board there. Great read.
Definitely, playing for possession there, but in front of the net, Izzy Bizzle saw that opportunity.
And I mean, well executed there from Izzy Bizzle. Not sure if they just read it perfectly or what the situation was, and a demo again coming up from Izzy Bizzle there. That's something that I think Pigeon Boys need to look for a little bit more here. They're going to give up the possession. Can they recover? And a nice recovery from Izzy Bizzle. Ooh, and another demo for Pigeon Boys.
Shrimpy up, like, straight up for that ball. Midnight Snack, though, trying to stop the clear. And honestly, they're getting the ball on the orange side of the field more in this game than I saw in the last game, for sure.
Yeah, and they're keeping the pressure up. I think the biggest thing they need to look for right now is just finding their teammates. I think there are a few moments where they are looking for their teammates, but there's other times where they're kind of going for solo plays when they have a teammate to their left or the right. They got to kind of look for that a little bit more. I know this is the C1, C2 ranking, so it's a little bit uncommon to see, kind of great passing plays, but it's something that you can definitely look for. Ooh, and the double demo.
Close one.
And that is, I mean, that's like close to demo number 6 already, I think, in this game.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Chippy, look at Chippy there. Just the best name. If it's not supposed to be Chippy, I think we got it right because he's just chipping that ball over all the defenders. It's kind of crazy. Izzy Bizzle just trying to 50 it with Shrimpy. Mike able to get the stuff, though, and a bump on Midnight. But it's going to work out for Blue. There's no shooter ready. Chippy just trying to turn back on that offensive push. Izzy Bizzle high on the ball. Shrimpy double commits with Mike. But Mike's still going to get to the ball before Blue. Again, it's just they're starting to pepper this orange team, the Pigeon Boys. But again, they play for possession really, really well. You know, orange team is, for sure.
Yeah, they're playing very patient, and they're confident in their defense. You can tell because they're not making many mistakes on their defense, and it's kind of great to see for such a lower rank. And a great save there from Mike.
Insane save.
But I mean, the possessions that they're able to get right now are they're perfect.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna have to see here is just some more early challenges from Pigeon Boys. There's a shot opportunity, almost in, getting it to tie the game. We're so close, but Mike's gonna keep it moving. Izzy Bizzle not able to get upfield. Shrimpy Dog with a great touch, finishing game 2.
That is a tough blow there for Pigeon Boys, as they almost had the perfect opportunity there to tie up the game.
Dude, so close. Like, I really thought we were going OT for sure on that one, you know?
And Pigeon Boys, the intensity towards the end of the game, they gave up the 2 quick goals. I believe we were only 1 minute and 30 seconds in when RK scored those 2 goals.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we can see a change in pace now. 6 goals to 5. Pigeon Boys now leading on the shots on net. I'm pretty sure they, like, right now, they just kind of have to try and finish those shots. You know, they have the 6 shots on, but only scored one of those shots. So if they can capitalize on some of those shots a little bit more, it'll be perfect.
100%. You know, we're seeing a lot of demos. I noticed a lot of them are midfield. You know, maybe Pigeon Boys can get a little more sort of on when Orange is on defense, when the Kings are on defense. Then I think that might open it up just enough for them. But again, you know, it's so far it's been basically they're getting past that last man, right? The last Pigeon Boy, and it's working out really good for the Kings. So we'll see if they can keep it up for game 3.
Yeah, and we are going to be getting into game number 3 here. Righteous Kings Pink now leading in this series 2-0. And Righteous Kings is playing it perfectly right now. They're playing very patient, and they're utilizing their abilities on defense to put a stop to Pigeon Boys' shots on. And Izzy Bizzle here is going to take possession quick for Pigeon Boys. And already, right away, we're seeing this ball back on Righteous King's side.
Look at that defense. I mean, what even is that? They call that like the totem pole defense or something. That guy was just like, you see that? The vertical stack, and it worked out so well for him.
I mean, Mediocre Mike has shown up and shown out tonight. He had the air dribble earlier. He's been looking for ceiling shots. He's been all over the field today, and it's showing. He's playing great defense. This might be in the favor of Izzy Bizzle. Izzy Bizzle!
Almost!
Oh! And Mike with a nice touch. Can they finish it? And they will. Oh, my God.
What a play.
What a crazy, crazy possession there for Pigeon Boys. This one almost got saved here by Chippy. And if Chippy would have missed, Izzy Bizzle definitely would have been there to finish that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good moral, you know, sort of recursor for the Pigeon Boys, because if that went out, I mean, that's I feel like that would have been the momentum changer for them, and here they are right in that line, you know, like they got to get this game. They're staring down the barrel of a sweep.
Yeah,
so
what a demo from Izzy Bizzle. And
that's it. That's it. On their defense, right? Take them out.
Exactly. And the one thing I said from the very start of this series is it's going to come down to the team that it can adapt to the pressure better first. And it doesn't even seem like they're adapting. Like, RK doesn't need to adapt. They played great defense from the start, but it seems like right now the Pigeon Boys are just finally getting a hold on their defense, and they're able now to capitalize on the mistakes. And a good save there from Mediocre Mike. But Pigeon Boys have been nothing but aggressive right now, and it is just, it's almost crippling RK Pink right now.
Yeah, they're really putting on the pressure. I mean, the Pigeon Boys have stepped it up, like, I'd want to say 10-15% every single game. And it's just been amazing to watch the Kings deal with that. I don't know why I keep saying the Knights. Please forgive me. First time with this team, my bad. But they're playing amazing on defense, even with the Pigeon Boys. Look at that save by Shrimpy to pinch out off the vertical. Amazing. That's all you could do. That's all you could do there.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other better play there. You can't even do anything anyway. So, great save there from Shrimpy. But, I mean, man, if we got a stopwatch to see how much time it's Mike. He's going to get a dunk there. I believe that was Shrimpy do. And he wasn't even expecting Mike to go there, and he read that perfectly. Getting in that bottom right corner there. But the Pigeon Boys, if we had a stopwatch for how much time they've been on offense, there might have been like 30 seconds where they weren't on offense. The rest of this game, they have spent on offense, and it is insane.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, it looks like the Kings are starting to realize, okay, this team can put on the pressure. Look at that Shrimpy Dog just able to get back. The consistency on the Kings is amazing. That's what I'm so impressed with. Is even under this crazy half rotation pressure coming from the Pigeon Boys, almost shot in again. The Kings are holding on by a thread. There's 2 minutes left, though. They still have plenty of time to come back and turn this into a sweep.
Absolutely, and that is something that we did see last week. If you guys remember DTP and 100 by 35, we saw that reverse sweep. It was amazing to see, so hopefully we get some action leading into a Game 5 here. I can't wait to see how this series is going to unfold. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds left here in this game number 3, and almost a good shot there from Izzy Bizzle as it just hits off the crossbar. And RK Pink's going to be taking possession, almost taking possession. But, I mean, the one thing that I keep seeing is RK Pink now I feel like are kind of more pressured. So they're just kind of clearing the ball, not able to get any possessions going.
Yeah, 100%. I've noticed too, they juggle the ball a lot, which is a great tactic. The Kings do, but I think the Pigeon Boys, between the last 2 games, were like, hey, if the ball's on someone's car, just throw yourself at them, because that's what I'm seeing. I don't see, except for right there up on the wall. The wall plays a little bit of a different story, but anytime the Kings are trying to get possession and dribble the ball on the ground, the Pigeon Boys are there. They are there. So these big clears are their only hope right now, the Kings, to try and reformat their ideology on how to get out of their half. Nice touch from Shrimpy, though.
The one thing I'm very curious to see is, after this game, how RK is going to adapt to it. Because at the C1, C2 level, it's very difficult, and almost a nice shot there from Mediocre Mike. It's very difficult sometimes to adapt to some of the pressure you face, and that's going to be a goal there for Midnight as the unfortunate backflip there from, I believe that was Chippy. And another great goal, as Mediocre Mike wasn't expecting that miss. But that's another unfortunate circumstance for RK Pink here.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a great play shot right there. It's a nice save, though, from Mike. Honestly, something big's going to change here. I think the Pigeon Boys, they're going to be like, all right, this is what worked. We're going to try and hold this strategy. It won us Game 3, right? Yeah. So I'm really excited to see how the Kings are going to adapt to that.
Yeah, and once again, checking the scores. I'm going to leave this up here, the scoreboard, just so that you guys can see the statistical changes from these past few games. Earlier, we saw, 6 shots on, 5 shots on. This game, the Pigeon Boys had 11 shots on compared to RK only having 3. And that is
Wow.
insane. That is such an insane statistic that is just automatically switched. And
Yeah.
that just shows how well Pigeon Boys are adapting here.
Yeah, that half rotation game they're playing right now is really working out for them.
Consistent.
That's the best word I could think of for what they're doing. And they're not letting the ball get past them. That's the hard part, right? About that half rotation game, especially when the mechanics are at this level. I already got the flip glasses on right now. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're going to fucking game 5. I can already tell right now. So we're getting into super duper mode here. All right. We're going to see how this plays out. I'm really excited about it. As soon as the Kings start breaking out of that half rotation, the tide's going to change, so we'll see if they can do that.
Yeah, and I'm not sure completely, but I believe that RK does have a coach in their VC. Obviously, he is not allowed into the game per the rule book, but I'm very curious to see how that coach is going to have them adapt to the Pigeon Boys.
Yeah, agreed. Here we go already. Shrimpy Dog just busting out a huge clear. I think maybe he was going for a flick there. Wasn't quite able to get up on it. Mike gonna pop it up. So here might be the difference we're gonna see there is the Kings are just gonna slam them, sort of fight fire with fire,
And that's the one thing that Righteous Kings is notorious of that I've seen in all the games I've casted for RK is they are one aggressive team. In all ranks, they are an aggressive team. And we are seeing a huge switch here. And a nice clear there from Izzy, but Pigeon Boys, this is now their first offensive possession. Let's see what they do here. Nice touch there from Mike. And a good save there from Chippy. But Pigeon Boys keeping the pressure now a little bit. And we might see a nice little 50-50 split between the time on possession for ball. And a nice shot there from Mike and a great save from the other Mike.
Yeah. It's funny too, because if I had to bet, I feel like these two teams right now are gonna be the teams to watch in this division in AGL. This might be a precursor to the finals of this entire season. I don't want to bring other teams down. I'm always wrong, so just take it for a grain of salt. But what a demo from Midnight. These two teams, though, I'm telling you, they've got the gumption. I can already tell from watching the game. And
what a placement!
And there's it! Woo! A shot from Midnight, top corner.
What
insane
placement from Midnight. Getting it in that top left corner is insane.
Jeez.
For C1, C2, this is insane gameplay that we are watching here tonight.
100%, dude. That's a 90-degree off the angle with a crossbar down. Izzy Bizzle. Woo!
Oh my god.
The amazing shot here. I mean, really, it's just a kickoff follow, but it's just, I don't want to say luck, all right? I know Izzy's a great player, but crossbar down is so hard to save.
Yeah, what a great shot, and so far in less than 30 seconds, we've seen, not even 30 seconds because it was a kickoff goal. We got 2 goals in about 5 seconds there. And Izzy Bizzle with a great shot and a great save there from Chippy.
What a save! What is Chippy doing except just being the #1 player on defense right now? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Again, here, collecting. Gonna pop. Look at that pop off the corner. I mean, Izzy Bizzle there for the shot, but it's a hard one. Midnight Snack not able to get up. I mean, what do you think about this, Moldy Banana? This is like they're breaking out, right? But Pigeon Boys are able to still. It's like an arm wrestling match,
Yeah, I don't even. I mean, if I'm RK here, you gave up the 1 kickoff goal. That was unfortunate. Nothing you can really do about that.
Right.
If I'm RK in this situation, it's so tough. Oh, and a great shot
What
there
is that?
from Mike. I don't even know what that was. He went for a 50, and Chippy was just at the perfect angle for Mike to get that 50. Oh, I don't even think Mike got a second touch.
I'm smelling game 5. I'm smelling it right now. It's stanking up my room, dude.
That is, oh my god, that is insane.
Yeah.
I don't even have
My
any words for this game. I mean, right now, if I'm RK, I'm not even really hanging my head. You know, and
Right.
much love to Pigeon Boys, but 2 of those goals I feel like were...
They were luck. A little bit of luck, you know. They're crazy, but the Pigeon Boys, they hang on by the seat of their pants. That's the way they play, you know. And it's just great watching the Kings deal with it. Like, I think they're doing a great job. I think that game 5 is anyone's game. The momentum here is with Pigeon Boys. Kings are going to have to flip it around, and they're trying to cut them off at that midfield line, but, you know, we're seeing confidence come back into the Pigeon Boys gameplay right now.
Yeah, and if the Pigeon Boys can keep this up for the game 5, I mean, I'm anticipating we're going to be going into a game 5, but we still have 1 minute and 20 seconds left, so you never know what can happen. But if we do go into a game 5, you are for sure going to see these 2 teams neck and neck battling for possession. And I'm very curious to see who's going to take this series. Do keep in mind that the Pigeon Boys are down in this series right now, 2-1. And a nice shot there from Chippy, but unfortunately hitting that sidebar. But I'm very curious.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Oh, yeah. They gotta be. They gotta be.
Yeah, they're hungry for this game. You know, it's going to change the whole momentum of the season for them. You know, the Kings obviously one of the top teams in this entire bracket, the whole circuit. They're hungry for this. Izzy Bizzle not able to get back, and Chippy brings it home. What a shot from Chippy.
And that's huge for RK Pink, because right now, more than ever, they needed a goal. They needed some momentum switch. You know, they had the 2 unfortunate goals that went in, and I believe I think that's close to 6 unanswered goals until just now.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that momentum's been insane, man. It's been insane.
Yeah. And I'm very curious to see if the Pigeon Boys are going to kind of like sag off a little bit and kind of play the rest of this game out, because 22 seconds is plenty of time. Chippy, he might get...
Mike not able to get it. So close. What a demo, though, to clear off that offensive push, honestly.
And from my angle in spectator mode, I thought that shot was going in.
100% me too. Yeah. You know, they're definitely, they're switching that momentum back. Even if this game, it's going to end with a Pigeon Boys win, but I just saw the Kings, you know, bring that arm back over the center line here. They're keeping it on blue side of the field. You know, let's see if they can carry that into game 5.
Yeah, and this game 5, I am very curious to see what each team is going to bring. If I'm the Pigeon Boys, I'm not switching anything. I'm keeping the same pressure, same intensity.
It works.
If you're RK Pink, though, the one thing that I'm seeing that the Pigeon Boys are doing so well, Mediocre Mike in the first 2 games played phenomenal. He was all over the field, everywhere, and now he only has 204 points. And that's, I mean, that's crazy to me how the Pigeon Boys have found an answer that quick for Mediocre Mike. And going into this game 5, I think the difference is going to be if Mediocre Mike is on that scoreboard with more than 400 points, RK Pink is going to take this game. 100%.
100%.
I'm going with that. That is because Mediocre Mike, if he gets going, you're going to see the rest of his teammates get going. And
I agree with you there. You know, the question is if, right? We'll see what happens. But you're right. This Pink team, these King team is they're good. They're good. But Pigeon Boys, they just have to keep that crazy ADD pressure on them, right? On their defense. And if they let up even a little bit, man, you're right. It's gonna sway back to the Kings. So they're fighting for their lives here in this game 5.
Yeah, and it would be insane to see this go into an overtime for a game 5 series, but I have a slight feeling we might see something like that happen here. Midnight, he's looking for an early goal here. Pigeon Boys are already keeping the pressure on. Chippy with a nice shot and a good save there from Mike. Another good save from Izzy.
There's that Izzy Bizzle defense. I mean, again, that's the one thing I watch these guys play lots of Rumble matches too, and the Izzy Bizzle defense is no joke. But again, we're gonna start seeing these demos. Big 50 from Chippy on Izzy, but Mike's gonna play the backboard. Smart play. think again another 50 here come from Mike, but there's the other Mike coming downfield again, the star player so far in the first 2 games. And let's see if like you said, if they can get Mike the ball, give a little space. Shrimpy Dog getting high on those midfield cutoffs too, which has been really working for them. Woo! Mike's still gonna bring it in with a goal in 1 minute. 1 minute in, 1 goal differential.
And an unfortunate side flip there for Mike. Thrifty Too Sweet. Another caster that we have here at AGL, Mike on Mike crime.
Yeah.
It's a battle of the mics right now, honestly. We had earlier in, I believe, week 1, Neb versus Neb. And
That's right.
Now we have Mike versus Mike.
I can tell you right now that other Neb's better though. That guy's crazy good, dude.
Ooh, a nice demo there from Midnight.
That's already 3 this game. Honestly, it's kind of tapered off. I'm surprised. Like the change of the meta here for these 2 teams has been keep possession and get the team upfield and half rotate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm very surprised that we're not seeing more demos. We've seen that last game we didn't see that many demos. We only saw maybe 1 or 2 demos that game, and it was kind of different to see because in the past few 2 or 3 games, all we've seen is like 6 or 7 demos.
Yeah, it's definitely the game is evolving for these two teams. Chippy with it going for the pass back actually there. Lots of shadowing happening here actually from the Kings, but it's just one flipper after another coming from the Pigeon Boys. They don't mind double committing. They don't give a crap. They're just gonna push upfield and stay behind the ball. Izzy Bizzle with a huge backboard hit, and it's just going in. I'm wrong about the backboard. What a teardropper.
And what a challenge there from Izzy. Izzy understands that, maybe we can't necessarily defend an air dribble that great, but we're gonna make sure that we pressure him anytime he's on that sidewall, and we're gonna attack him. And that's exactly what they did. And it was a great read there from Izzy, as they were able to easily get that shot in for the Pigeon Boys. Now leading 2-0, and we are halfway through this game now. Arcade Pink needs an answer. A nice double demo there from the Pigeon Boys.
Your forces are under attack.
So many demos going on. It's crazy. So we were wrong. As soon as we say something, the caster curse, the whole gameplay is going to change. I mean, I'm pretty sure right now, if the Kings can kind of get out of this position, almost an insane redirect though. Low redirect there from the Kings. There's 2 minutes left. I mean, the Kings can totally come back from this right now. They're starting to push up field. The big boomer clears from Pigeon Boys are not going to work if they get demoed like that.
Big bada boom.
Big. Bada big boom.
And another demo there. I think that might be Arcade's first demo actually. And I might be wrong there, but it seems like
Can't
they're
beat
not
him,
getting
join him, right?
Oh, that's gonna be a goal for Arcade Pink.
What a shot!
Mediocre Mike. He's finally getting back on the board here, and this might have been, this might be a solid, roughly 3 games since we've seen Mediocre get on the board with a goal.
Yeah, it's only a 1 goal differential now. 1:35 left. It's anyone's game.
Yeah, and once again, there for Mike, he was able to get to that sidewall with no one pressuring him, and the Pigeon Boys were not able to get to the wall in time to challenge it. So it led perfectly once again. Mediocre Mike, he's going to look for the ceiling touch. Great boom down. Izzy Bizzle with a save. What a save there from Izzy.
That was a great ceiling play there for Mike. You don't see that in this rank a whole hell of a lot, especially when they've got that much space. They're calm and collected. They're not pressured by this time. They're focused on one mission: get a goal before 0.
Yeah, and RK, Chippy, he's going to have a play on the sidewall. Probably not his strong suit, so he's going to look to try and dish it off here. And that's going to go right over to Shrimpy. Let's see what Shrimpy does here. He's going to look for an air dribble, and a nice read there from Izzy. Oh, and it's a 3-on-1 here. Let's see, can RK Pink finish it? And that is huge. That is, oh. that is so unfortunate for RK Pink. With 30 seconds remaining here, being a 3-on-1 on defense and not finishing is going to be something that RK Pink might have to look back on here.
That was a huge, like you said, huge demo coming from upfield, just returning back, rotating back. One of the few times rotating back ball side's a good idea, if you know what I'm saying. There's a shot coming in from Izzy Bizzle. That might just end the series. A reverse sweep from the Pigeon Boys, so unexpected because the Kings are such a good team in this division.
Wow. And what a series we had here tonight. RK Pink played phenomenally. The Pigeon Boys played insanely good. This was a great series here tonight. And
yeah,
congratulations to both the Pigeon Boys and RK Pink. RK Pink showed out tonight. They played great. The Pigeon Boys, they just adapted super well. And I think that was the story of the game here tonight. It was just Pigeon Boys, they started off only with 3 shots on net on that first game, or roughly around 3 of the first game, and now they're getting roughly 11 a game. I mean, it's insane.
That is insane. I mean, I think probably after the second loss in this series, the Pigeon Boys were like, what? And then they were like, okay, and then they brought it all back, if you know what I'm saying. So
I don't think you could have said any better than that.
That's all I gotta say. I mean, Little John said it right, isn't that right, Little John?
Yeah.
Thank you, Little John. Also our third co-caster for the night. Insane series, a great one to watch, and we got another one coming up too. So the Pigeon Boys are getting that W on their record now. So these two teams are very much contenders, right, for the finals coming up throughout the rest of this whole season. And who do we got next, Banana? What's coming up now?
So next up, we're gonna be having Interstellar Gaming facing off against Team Cypher Purple. Team Cypher Purple has been looking for 3 weeks now to get on stream. They have been asking every week, can we get this game on stream? And finally, they were able to get a game on stream here. So I'm very curious to see how this team's gonna play. But real quick, I forgot, Neb, if you had to name an MVP for that series there, who would it be? Chat, same with you. If you guys have an MVP, drop the name in now.
Yeah, I'll be curious what the chat's going to say, and I got a shout out too for the Watermelon Eating Time crew, because these guys play as a team. Not one player I saw stand out. I love throwing Izzy's name out there for an MVP, but frankly, I saw a lot of great backboard plays from Mike, and all 3 players were doing their part. So it's really difficult to give an MVP. Honestly, it's almost like it was game by game changing up, who was on top of the scoreboard there for the Pigeon Boys. I honestly want to say, at least a big shout out to Mike X from the other team too, because that was some of the best C1, C2 gameplay I've seen in a long time. Again, from the whole team, but like Mike was really pulling through for the boys, and I gotta shout out for that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like we've been saying, it was a great series all around. Watching those two teams face off, it was overall. I mean, it was great gameplay. Mediocre Mike in the chat giving, I'm not sure which Mike he's referencing to, but I'm assuming he's probably saying Mike from Pigeon Boys. But for both teams, Mediocre Mike, he played phenomenal. He had a great series, and just like Thrifty said in chat, Izzy's playstyle was huge. The reads
big time.
I mean the reads that were made by Izzy, it was just insane to watch. The ability to read, hits off the sidewall, or we saw her. We saw the challenge on the sidewall against Mediocre Mike, and got an easy goal just because of that, challenge. So she was always in the right position and always playing perfectly for any challenges. So
she plays a lot of games with higher level players, like in private matches and stuff, and I've noticed that like she was getting up on a lot of those really high aerials coming from the pink team, which really had great possession plays. Just challenging, even if they weren't great touches by Izzy, just being there to screw up any potential shot that was coming out of the Kings was really critical. And like if I had to like give a playmaker assist trophy to, I'd definitely say it would be Midnight, because I noticed too, he was getting a lot of those corner plays. He got the ball started and there'd be like 3 or 4 backboard hits, so there would be no points accredited to him. But like getting that play rolling on the orange side of the field, I think is just massive.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, huge shout out to both teams.
Yeah.
We are going to take a short break here, and we will be right back. Do not go anywhere, as we do have Interstellar Gaming facing off against Team Cypher Purple. That is going to be a great matchup. D2, D3 action coming at you guys here shortly. So we will be right back here. And Nev, you have anything else for that game?
That's all I got to say. Lil Jon said it best. Let's go, baby.
I'm just fucking winging it here. It's the first time I've even ever talked to you, so I'm surprised it went as well.
Alrighty, and we are back here. We are now in the Diamond 2, Diamond 3 circuit. We have a great matchup. We have ISG. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I'm going to say it's ISG Andromeda? Something like that?
Andromeda?
Andromeda?
Might be Andromeda. Not sure.
Chat, help us out. ISG players, help us out. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of guessing. But they're going to be facing off against Team Cypher Purple. And as I stated before, Team Cypher Purple, they've been looking to get on stream Andromeda. Okay. Team Cypher Purple, they've been looking to get on stream now. And as you see in chat, I'm not exactly sure which player it is, but you do see in chat, man, I'm so nervous. I just kind of find that a little bit funny. Obviously with 36 people watching right now, you got a lot of pressure on you. So like we saw in that first game, that pressure, it's gonna be intense.
You wanted this. This is
yeah,
your fault.
Exactly. You wanted this. But I'm very curious to see how this is gonna roll out. And I mean, I'm assuming, Neb, do you know anything about either of these teams?
I don't know either of the teams, frankly. So this is gonna be new for me as well. I'm excited to watch them both play.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about these teams either. So since we're going in blind, we might as well just hop on in. But
let's go for it.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a fun match to watch here, as we are gonna have ISG facing off against Team Cypher Purple, and we are gonna go ahead and get rolling.
Sure.
There we go.
All right, they're gonna show us what they got. Votic gonna rotate back here as immediately a demo in net. This is already a fast gameplay starting out. Lawrence gonna go down. Slim Shady gonna try and get a nice touch off the wall here.
Ooh.
But Verizon, is that Verizon 5G?
That is Verizon 5G.
That's the new shit, man.
Oh, and Votic, early on here, we're going to see Team Cypher Purple getting a nice goal. And Votic threaded the needle there right in between Lawrence and that sidebar. And a great shot there from Votic.
Yeah, I mean that was just a hole right there in orange defense, but Votic's just a quick shooter. It's looking like already another just corner shot right there. Okay, obviously blue team's gonna start just trying to put goals or put balls on net. It looks like orange is gonna have to slow down, take their time on defense and really play this out, because there's just a lot of laser beams coming in.
And a double demo there from Aussie, and I'm not sure who the other one was. But demos early, like we saw in the C1, C2 division. We saw those demos. And another
missed
one.
by Yayo.
I think that's 4 demos already.
Aussie going up the wall. Looks like Shady's going to get there, though. Quick with it. Yayo going up. Your boy, Yobi? I'm just going to say Yayo. I hope that's all right. A huge demo again, though, from Yayo on Lawrence. I think Aussie's just going to try to get contact, but Verizon 5G is downloading faster right now. Yayo hits it upfield, going for the corner play. Lawrence going to try and shadow this one. A miss there from Slim Shady, but Verizon hits a nice downfield. Shady gets that mid boost, but Yayo's there to try to get a stuff. Okay, we're starting to see the ball back on blue side of the field. It's only 1 goal diff.
Ooh,
Verizon
nice
5G
shot there from Verizon.
What a good coverage,
I can't believe you just said that. I cannot believe you just said that.
Good coverage on offense, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god, a great shot there from ISG, and chat is flowing through with the W's right now. They are here to watch ISG. And another nice shot there from Lawrence, and a good save from Votic. But
Insane
the support
save
in chat right now for ISG is insane right now.
Shady pops it up. Here we go. Aussie tries to get the pass middle. Yayo on it. What a shot.
And a great read there from Team Cypher Purple. Ozzy, great touch off that sidebar. And a great 50 there from Yayo. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, that was some quick shit. I mean, it's okay if I say that, right? Is this the PG only?
That's okay. No, that's okay. It's okay.
All right, cool. I it's part of my normal language here. Votek going up towards the corner, gets a nice late flip on it. Yayo, they're gonna get it around Verizon 5G. Shady not able to get the touch though, and Yayo upfield. Ozzy still gets the ball center, even though without the touch. But it looks like that was intentional by Orange. Orange definitely, trying to just bang this ball out, and it's not working for him so far. Blue's been really good about just getting the possession before it crosses that midline.
Yeah, Ozzy again, nice touch there. Able to regain possession for TCE, and so far it's been back and forth. I don't really think there's any team that's dominating right now on offense. And a great save there from Yayo. Verizon with another good shot. A nice save there from Ozzy.
What a save.
I mean, that's great defense from TCE. Couldn't have played it more, more perfect than that.
100%. Shady already moving upfield. Verizon 5G touching to the corner. Ozzy just trying to plan for that possible backboard play, but Verizon says, no, you are not allowed here right now. Votek gets the mid boost, so Hunter boost here, pops it up, going for the ceiling pinch down. Is this still what rank are we looking at here?
I don't know.
This is definitely not champ 1. I mean, I'm sorry, but these guys are insane.
I mean, it's crazy to see. I mean, this must be high D3 gameplay because these teams are playing so well right now. And I don't know, maybe if these teams are just preparing for a while for this. I know TCE was because they've been looking to be on stream for the past 3 weeks, but I mean, they're having a great performance so far here. Both of these teams are.
Wow. So this is D3. You're saying this is Diamond 3.
This is Diamond 3.
Yeah, more like, I don't know, lab-grown Diamond 3, dude. This is a new breed. This shit's top shelf at JCPenney.
From Shady.
Woo! Shady coming in. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? And yes, he did for this shot. Going for the top bin anyway. Ozzy having no chance on the save.
And Thrifty in chat stating 8 demos so far. We are in a D2, D3 circuit right now with 8 demos, 2-2, 30 seconds left. And the stats on this game right now are insane.
I'm already ready to slap down the sunglasses again because I'm just smelling that game 5 again, This is a really early call on me. We'll see if the teams are able to download each other a little faster. But, game 1, OT, it's been watching an immovable force or an unstoppable force hitting an immovable object. I butchered that, but you know what I'm saying. Was this going to be it, though? Right here, almost. Ending it before OT.
And what a play there from TCE, almost putting an end to the game. But we were in overtime in this game number 1. And this is absolutely insane for both of these teams. And a nice touch there from Votek.
Yayo too, always there for the cleanup, playing third man smart, not waiting back too long. That right there, it seemed like nothing but made the biggest difference, right? Yayo getting on that ball, pushing it upfield. Again, here we have a challenge from Yayo, not able to get it though because Shady's quick with it. Votek hitting the corner, gonna have to go up to the ceiling, but Lawrence, great patience, saves the flip. And here we go, Verizon 5G trying to get that coverage in the rural areas. Votek playing the corner game. Yayo gonna hit it upfield. Lawrence gonna have to 50 this one, being last man for a split second there. And Shady up again. Lots of pre-jumps. You see that, Moldy? There's pre-jumps all over the place.
That's something you don't normally see in the Diamond rank, and I'm very shocked to see this high level gameplay. And Ozzy!
Oh no!
Ozzy!
Own goal!
The accidental own goal there. I believe that was going in either way, actually. But
The Benny Hill fame.
oh man, Ozzy with the unfortunate own goal. And I actually believe that in chat, Ozzy was stating they were gonna see his him own goal for his team.
You know, and what else could he have done there? Like, you know, I've done that so many times playing this game. Like, you know, no salt to him at all, but that's just so unfortunate. It happens all the time. It was inevitable with this speed that we're seeing in a Diamond 3 game, which is still blowing my freaking mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't even have words. I'm lost for words right now after what we just watched there. The gameplay
100%.
was insane from both teams. And I honestly, I'm almost about to check these people's trackers because the gameplay...
They're all Smurfs. All of them are Smurfs.
Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Smurf.
Yeah,
Smurf. Every
Yep.
single
Isn't
one.
that right, Lil Jon?
But
Yeah, Lil Jon agrees. They're all Smurfs.
this is insane gameplay. The statistics, everything, the saves, the shots. We are tied in shots right now at 6-6.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
it's insane to watch right now.
Yeah,
These teams,
yeah, these guys are good.
They're playing.
I think this
phenomenally.
is the same rank as the last team we just watched the last year,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Like, there's no difference. There's no difference.
There
at all.
honestly doesn't seem like there's a difference, and that's crazy to me. Already starting off, we are gonna see ISG taking possession. I almost forgot their team name, actually. I don't know how. But ISG is taking possession early, and TCE trying to look for something to get going here on the offensive end, as they are going to look to try and recover from that own goal. And a nice save there from Verizon, as a nice placement shot there from Votek.
You know, it's so funny. I just realized that I've got Force team colors on, so that's why I've been saying orange and blue this whole time. But we're talking purple and teal, all right? We got some color up in this maw, so I'm gonna turn that off just so there's a little bit better continuity. You know what I'm saying?
In the very first game, you said blue and orange, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my god, who's blue and who's orange? And I remembered it based off the way the scoreboard looked. But I was like, okay,
That's
that
funny.
makes more sense. And I was just like, all right,
Yeah.
yep, he has the Force team colors on, nothing to worry about. It's all good. I understood what he meant.
You know, it's hard sometimes when you're playing with flip down sunglasses, man. You just want the simple shit, you know? What
Yeah.
a play!
Ozzy! With the double
What?
tap! And a great
What is
play
this?
there. Yayo with a nice touch there. Ozzy with a great double tap, and Yayo, he is all over the chats right now stating that he is nervous. And I mean, I mean, right
Has
now,
complete control of the ball. I mean,
Yeah.
like, look, this purple team is just pushing up again on him. Lawrence trying to get a upside down flick, maybe Turtle flick going on there.
I'm not sure what
And-
happened there.
These teams are just vibing right now in the flow state. Let's see if maybe Ozium's gonna get it upfield. Just keep saying Ozzy. I don't know how to say Ozzy Malosi. Ozzy Malosi, dude. That's it.
Oh!
What a shot from Verizon!
And all of a sudden, I'm not sure what just happened there. There was a TCE player in net. Yayo, I'm not sure, or Votek. He was just caught out of position. Yayo, I don't even think was playing there. And I'm not sure what just happened. But
Controller DC, maybe? I'm not
maybe.
sure.
Oh, yeah, I mean, people are thinking his controller died, but that's unfortunate if you are TCE. And that's going to lead to a tie game here now. We are 2 minutes into this game number 2 with ISG leading 1-0. And as I say that, Yayo, he's going to get Team Cypher Purple back into the lead here. And a great shot there from Yayo.
Yeah, what a clutch touch there, honestly. Hashtag clutch touch from Yayo. As the kickoff gets won again, Votek gets the challenge. It looks like Verizon 5G is going to pop it out for a teammate. Yayo up on that. Verizon turning back in corner. Gets it out to Lawrence. An interesting pass back by Yayo. Works out really well. And Votek's going to take possession here. Flicks it up. Lawrence with a big bang towards the wall. Not in the corner, though. Gets the touch before the demo.
Your forces are under attack.
Definitely having a lot of pressure here for purple.
Yeah, ISG though, they are keeping the pressure, even though they are down, and I'm curious to see how that's gonna adapt. Aussie almost got that touch in there,
So close.
but I think ISG right now needs to look for a little bit more team plays. I think those team plays might be that factor that will kind of help them in the long run, I guess you could say. I don't really know how else to word that, but it's something that they need to kind of look for here that I believe TCE is, I mean, maintaining very well, is that team factor.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you know, going for those like passing plays on your defensive side, it's the best strategy, but also the most dangerous. You know, it's sort of a risk reward scenario right now here for Teal. I mean, because frankly, it just seems like Purple's been there to cut off every midfield passing play that I've seen from Teal this game. So again, Shady playing for possession, you know, trying to avoid throwing that ball away because Purple is just on them, you know, like white on rice, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what to say right now for either of these teams. I feel like both teams are playing very well. I don't think there's any team right now that... The only thing I see different between the two teams is just the team factor. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And
Botic
ISG...
trying to hit it up towards midfield. I mean, ISG, so that's purple, right?
ISG, no, ISG is teal.
Is teal. Okay. Because one of them has the tags and the others don't. They're TCE is purple. Got it. TCE. Okay. So that midfield passing play that Teal's starting to bring out right now, I think is going to be what brings them up this next game. If they're able to do it in the next 18 seconds, which is unlikely, but they have a chance.
They have
I mean,
possession
Verizon.
here.
This is it.
Oh my God!
Verizon just
the
with the
diamond
air carry.
air dribble. Oh
What
my
is that,
God.
man?
This is Diamond Rocket League. This is Diamond 2 and 3 Rocket League. This is absolutely insane. We're witnessing.
Good job.
We are witnessing the peak performance of Diamond 2s and 3s right now. And ISG just made one of the greatest goals in Rocket League D2, D3 I've ever seen. And Yayo, oh, he almost put it away. A great save there from Lawrence.
So close, man.
That, I don't even know. Oh, and Vote.
There it is.
He's going to put it away early.
6 seconds. Botic, this is actually exactly how the first goal of game 1 went. Botic comes in, just snipes it on, you know, doesn't wait. No hesitation from Botic there.
Yeah, and that match was insane. Everything was insane. Like, this feels like a high intensity, like, high champ to GC lobby right now. This is
Like
insane.
It's a Smurf fest out here. Just kidding. I'm not actually making that claim, but it sure looks like it with the gameplay we're seeing. Which we're now we're at 1-1, right, for the series.
Yeah, we're now tied
Right.
1-1. And the one
So-
thing that is mind-blowing to me, and I'm sure you were just about to point it out, the one shot from ISG somehow with two goals. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
this back into the match.
That might need to be clipped.
Somehow they have 2 goals with 1 shot on. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And that is something that I feel is huge for ISG that needs to change in this next game. And
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, I'm still very confused as to how it's 1 shot at 2 goals. But, I mean, these teams...
It's pretty great. It's pretty
I
great.
don't-
You
I
know,
don't
when your shot accuracy is 200% or your goal to shot ratio, you're looking pretty good. Verizon 5G might be the way to go. I mean, I got an old phone, so I might upgrade, but I've been thinking about it. Might change my mind.
Yeah, Verizon 5G, if he comes in clutch here, maybe that'll be the switch to Verizon. Maybe
I hear
that's what you
sponsors
need.
knocking at the door right now.
Oh my God. And if you're ISG, Neb, what are you looking to do this game to potentially come back and maybe even blow out Team Cypher here?
Get Verizon the ball. Get Verizon the ball.
Oh!
So close. I mean, honestly, like on a real note though, it's the keeping
my
the possession.
God.
Votic again. What is this crap? I mean, Votic with the nasty flick coming up just straight up center field. Hunter boost doesn't even need it. Uses what, 12 there. Boop. Got the boost for a casual, you know, getting the groceries. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the extra milk. You don't even need it. Still able to make the play. But yeah, if I'm ISG, like I'm gonna say that the midfield possession hasn't been working out for them. They need some banger clears, you know, and some redirects, some players upfield, because actually that's how they've been getting their goals. Air carries, redirects, you know, not your standard stuff, because Purple was there to cut the pass off.
Yeah, and once again, Votic, he's gonna get a nice clear down into ISG's area, and he's playing great, and a nice touch there from Yayo. As Yayo's going to look for a shot on. Unfortunately, will not get it in Ozzy. He's there. Nice touch from Ozzy. And ISG now down 1. We are now a minute into this game. That might be an own goal. Ooh, and a good save there from Yayo.
Save! Dang! With the lean, too.
Yeah. And now, Team Cypher. Now, I'm going to ask you the question for Team Cypher.
Yeah, what you got?
What does Team Cypher need to do to kind of pull through and not let this game get into another overtime period?
You know, I think the early challenges are working out for them. They just have to keep doing it, and frankly, I think it comes down to a mechanical thing for this team, because Team Cypher, they're making the right challenges. I think their spread's actually really good. I mean, there was that double commit like 30 seconds ago on D, and they somehow got the save from mechanics. So the mechanics are going to have to be there for them to keep this crazy rotation they got going. Their ability to challenge the ball like that right there from Yayo, just, you know, he has a nice spread on what kind of touch he can get. And if they don't miss those, it's going in again with Ozzy there to clean it up, the janitorial shot.
And a great touch there from Ozzy. I'm not sure. I think Votic might have gotten a bump there on Verizon. And a great play there from Team Cypher, as they're now going to lead 2-0. 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining here in this game number 3. The series is tied 1-1. And we have a great match here for you guys. This is D2, D3 Rocket League. And it doesn't feel like it, but it is.
Yeah, not at all. This definitely is a higher looking gameplay than I've seen in that rank. Verizon, nice pop out center. That's the kind of pop I'm talking about. You know, if TCG is able to get those pops out high center, you know, either for Verizon or Lawrence or any other player to get to Shady, who's also extremely quick, but there's a double commit on defense. Yayo up for the crazy touch. It centers the ball, but it's a nice backboard play from Lawrence. You know, that they're playing the backboard well. You know, I definitely see in the next 2 minutes Teal able to come back from this if they can just get it past these early challenges from Purple.
Yeah, and the one thing that we're seeing right now is Verizon 5G is being very much so limited to what he's able to do right now. And it's playing a very huge factor on this game. And I think that if ISG wants to up the pressure a little bit, let Verizon do a little bit more of his thing, and open up that space for his teammates.
Yeah, absolutely. Because right now, you know, it doesn't matter who it is. If it's Yayo, Ozzy, you know, they're gonna be there for the shot. So you just have to get around them. Votic quick with the shots too. Don't give Purple the ball. Big banger clears. You know, and get those awkward touches around Purple defense. Lawrence trying to get that booty flick over the backboard. But looks like Yayo's up on it. Doesn't have the boost to finish that shot. That was a great positioning play there from Yayo.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
Oh boy, this is tough. 50 seconds left here. ISG lost game number 2. Looking to come back and win this game. 45 seconds remaining. Plenty of time for a comeback here. And ISG really needs to get a goal here.
Yeah, I mean, the backboard has really been discovered here in the second game for Teal. And once they've gotten that down, you know, that clicked again. I'm sure they practiced that. There hasn't been a goal on them since they've been really playing that backboard. Because I see Purple, they're peppering that. You know, they're peppering that backboard. They're trying to just get the defense to commit. They're baiting them out. To create that hole, you know, like the Votic's shot on for the past so many goals. Going for the reset. Honestly, I see it happening there. That was definitely a reset play, but Purple takes it for game 2. Or their second win, excuse me.
Yeah. And at first I thought we were going to see a sub, but they were just messing with me. But ISG, so taking a look once again at the score, at the scoreboard here. We see 5 shots compared to 3. 2 more shots for Purple, 2 more goals for Purple. And I think that plays a huge factor on the game right now. And if they can stop, I mean, Ozzy's being a playmaker by getting those 4 shots, Votic's being an all-around menace on the field, and Yayo is playing great defense right now. So if you can put a stop and put one of them out of their comfort zone, just one of them, they have the full ability to take this series.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and again, they downloaded the backboard play being the meta here, you know, against the Purple team. Once they figured that out, I didn't see a whole lot more opportunities for Purple. So if they can hold that backboard line and then do, like you say, you know, take out the defense, at least one player, mess up the rotation on Purple, I think ISG has a really good chance of coming back. It's definitely not been a lopsided series so far from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. And I mean, that's why we've seen these games go into 2 overtimes now, and also have, you know, last game was 2-0, but it was still close all around. And we might see an early goal here in Shady.
There it is.
He's gonna get the goal there, and that's perfect. That's just what ISG needs here in this game number 4.
That's some speed there from Shady, you know, showing up early on, 3 seconds in, able to smash it right there in the goalie box.
Yeah, and a great shot there from Shady. And here we are going to have Ozzy with possession on the ball. And a good 50 there from Shady. And Lawrence, nice touch out. ISG taking possession here. As I say that, Yayo, he's going to meet it at midfield. A nice touch there. Ozzy's going to look for it in the midfield. And a nice demo there from Ozzy. Trying to get ISG out of position here.
Looks like Ozzy's going to take this one up high, but that's a big banger on net again from Shady. Votic going to take the clear on that one. Here we go, Yayo pushing up field. Maybe going to try and get a 50 here on the backboard. Does a fake. Intentional or not, great play. Ozzy looking around to get a midfield pass. Does Votic not able to sink it? So Verizon gets the banger clear. That's the banger clear. So we're looking for Lawrence. One to beat. Unfortunately, isn't able to keep possession. So Ozzy's up already. War Pigeon. What a shot from Ozzy. I mean, that's a difficult save there. You know, Shady getting up on it, getting the touch, but man, that's super hard. You got to hit that so high to get it over the crossbar.
And that's an amazing touch there for Team Cypher Purple, especially for Ozzy. You know, I that's insane to me. The great placement on the shot and just all around just placed it perfectly right over the defense.
Yeah. Ozzy again pushing it upfield. Lawrence gonna hit that high. Maybe doesn't have the boost to follow it up. Still gets to it. Votic here gonna rotate back around Yayo. Gonna pop it up, hit it far down the right side of the court.
Ooh,
Purple.
I'm not sure what Yayo's doing
Ozzy.
here. Oh, all right. Never
Goes
mind.
For the that was an interesting play. Here's a banger though
And
in the
worked.
corner.
Somehow
I don't know how,
worked.
but it worked. That must have been a big call out there. Hey, I'm just gonna leave the ball, go for demo. Ozzy goes with the fake, and then Votic comes back around for the shot. Incredible.
I don't even know what we are witnessing right now. There is the diamond gameplay factor in the mechanics of champs. Like this is this is so insane. I don't even know. I don't even know where to start with these teams right now.
Yeah, the speed is what's really impressing me. You know, to be honest, Banana, because like the ball's not getting left alone. I haven't seen that ball just sitting there bouncing ever in this whole series.
Yeah.
They're on the ball every single chance they get. You know, the boost, I definitely see a little bit of boost, you know, being lost here, like 100 boost shots, but it's working out.
Shots.
5G long range coverage right there.
That is the long range coverage right there, as Nev said. And what a boom there from Verizon. And oh my God, that is gonna tie the game up here. We are only
He is downloading. He's streaming, downloading, and playing games on that 5G right now.
And we are only halfway through this game right now. I'm still recovering from that comment. That was a great comment. Oh man.
You know, just Verizon, they're expensive. Their customer service is awful, but man, they can shoot a ball on net.
And Team Cypher here, they're going to be taking possession towards that side wall. Lawrence with a nice clear out. Not an ideal touch for ISG, but does do the job. Yayo, he's going to be there looking for a team play here. Unfortunately, 2 players from ISG are there for the stop. And another double commit coming out from ISG. That's something that I'm seeing a little bit more. Seems like they're not trusting each other as much as they should on defense, as we have seen a lot of those double commits come out on defense.
Yeah, I mean, the Purple has just been doing such a good job of essentially like positioning themselves in threatening ways. You know, they're in some cases they don't even have a challenge on the ball, I'm noticing, but they're there, you know, just for stance, right? Just to create that sense of panic on blue. There we see it again. You know, Yayo not even able to get that second touch, but just staying with the ball is enough to throw off the defensive clear. Verizon, unfortunate side flip. I've done that a million times as Lawrence hits it out. Yayo going for the center play. Is there a shooter here? Votic knowing that they're not going to beat that, but still gets the 50 here. Ozzy, okay, this is what's going on right now for Purple. This is why Purple is doing so well, is they have not let that ball sit there for 1 second on on teal side of the field. That's a cross in. That might be no goal. What a save!
Oh my God, Ozzy almost got another own goal for Team Cypher.
Unbelievable.
And
big demo.
Number one bites the dust.
They're just trying to take out that Purple. You called it right take out that Purple defense. As long as Ozzy doesn't get it on net here, we see a chance for Teal. They can open it up. Nice shadow there from Ozzy though. Yayo gonna end that one. OT, here we go.
And I believe the series right now is 2-1. Team Cypher in the lead. So Team Cypher is gonna look to try and put away this series here. Nice touch there from Ozzy. And Votic's gonna be taking possession towards the sidewall. Nice beat there from Verizon. The Team Cypher still on the offensive end, and Ozzy!
Oh,
what a touch there from Verizon. And that's that Verizon
that was
coverage,
scary for Teal. Yeah, that's the coverage right there that we're seeing. Shady, big bang down the field. Let's see if Verizon can maybe cut it off. Votic here getting the dribbles in. Lawrence not really having much of a choice, shadowing that ball. Hits it off to the side. That's popped out towards center. That's dangerous. But Yayo not able to get the shot on net needed. Ozzy here going to get a 50. Verizon going to turn on the ball. Has the boost for it. Votic, though, massive 50 win. This is, again, dangerous. Lawrence not able to get the clear touch. Verizon going to help out. Shady up on it. Gets a 50 just barely.
Good shot from Lawrence. Will this be the game? Lawrence is going to finish it. That's it. That's game number 4 in the books. ISG playing. Oh my God. I don't even. Words can't describe this series
Insane.
we have here tonight.
Insane.
This is an insane series we have right now. And I don't think I've been this hyped for Rocket League in so long.
You know, this is definitely by far the best diamond gameplay I've ever seen. I got glasses down again. We're going to game 5, baby. It's no question. You know, this is we're getting to that point of the season, the meat of the season, right? Where these two teams they want to get that positive rate, you know, the positive win ratio, and they're fighting for it. I think this is probably some of the best gameplay these two teams have played. Honestly, it seems like it anyway.
Yeah, and taking a look real quick, I was curious. Taking a look at the records right now. Team Cypher is coming in at 2-0, and ISG is coming in at 1-1. And I believe that ISG lost their first game against. Oh, they actually didn't lose their game. They had a forfeit. So that was
okay.
That was an unfortunate thing for them. They did have to forfeit one game. But besides the point, we're gonna get into this game number 5. This is great gameplay. Nev, I would ask you what these teams need to do better to potentially win in this game number 5.
I don't even know.
Exactly.
They're already exceeding my expectations. Yeah.
I'm so thrown off by this.
Yeah, we're just along for the ride at this point.
I'm just here to commentate, have fun, and whoever wins is the winner. I don't even know. I have no words right now.
I feel like you know, if that forfeit was a thing, you know, this team's gonna try to get this W to make up for it. So there's definitely some incentive there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
TCE, you know, what's TCE's record? Do you have that offhand?
They are 2-0 right now.
I am not surprised at all. I was gonna guess that. So you know, ISG really wanted to put themselves down as a staple right here in this division, and show that they're not gonna fold over. You know, the forfeit, sometimes that happens. There's nothing you can do about it. But they have control over this game, and this is their chance here to get that back. Cool decal again from Yayo there. Is that the new? I don't even know whose decal that is, but it's pretty sick.
I have not seen it actually. Surprisingly enough, I don't think I've seen it yet. Oh, and a nice shot there from Votic. Oh, I thought that was hitting sidebar.
Oh my!
But that just went right in. And they
46 miles an hour after a double bounce too, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it hit stealing. Never mind. Single bounce still. That's a hard shot from that angle.
That is a very difficult shot. And a great shot there from Votic, giving Team Cypher Purple the lead here. We are only a minute into this match. This is game number 5. And this is exciting Rocket League to watch here. We have the Diamond 2, Diamond 3 circuit right now. I don't even have words. Like, I still don't have words.
Purple's doing a great job of sweeping the goal. What a carry by Votic again, creating opportunities out here. But like the sweep of the goal coming from Purple, I've seen it every single time. You know, when they push the ball upfield, the first man, they're trying to take out any defenders, but Lawrence in there for the cut, gonna make a goal happen, tying up the game.
And a great shot there from Lawrence, caught Yayo just a second too late. And what a play there from Lawrence as he read the defense perfectly and placed it perfectly.
Yeah, great placement there on the shot. Your boy trying to make another possible opportunity here. Verizon with a nice clear, gets Votic off guard. Here we go, Verizon trying to just get a pinch maybe, but Lawrence gonna pick it up, playing patiently, a little bit of ones positioning there. Shady gonna hit it downfield again, gonna just shoot it on net. You know, fair enough, test the defense out, but Votic is so consistent. I don't think Votic was even sweating that one. Shady going for that top in, that top corner shot, and it's another snipe from Verizon.
This is, oh man, this is very challenging for TCE right now, I guess you could even say.
Yeah.
You're now losing in this series, and you gotta kind of find ways to recuperate here. Aussie, he's gonna look for a touch out towards mid, but the pressure's on right now.
Yeah. I mean, Aussie right there trying to get that pinch center. You know, that's a good play. It almost looked like the ball should have gone center, but it didn't. Ozzy probably just wondering like, what the heck? I just got to stay behind this ball. I mean, the purple's been using sort of a half rotation, deep offensive pressure to stay up. But right now, your boy Last
my
Man,
gosh.
it looks.
Oh,
Optic's
what a
able to
save.
squeeze in there. That's another snipe, though.
great
They are
save.
getting peppered, bro. What is going on?
And another save. Oh my god, that is 3 saves. And a great shot there from Verizon. And Verizon, he's going to get goal number 3 here.
That's
for
deja vu.
ISG. Oh my god. This is...
Deja vu.
Oh my god.
It's the same goal. It's like the same shot. Verizon has that one on lock. They're going to have to cover their left flank on purple if they want to stop that from happening.
Yeah, and the one thing we do see in chat, Axtro, I believe he is the TCE owner, and he made the comment, yeah, ooh, an unfortunate miss there. He made the comment, though, that TCE is rotating too far out, and I couldn't agree more. The rotations are a little wide right now. They need to kind of tighten it up. Great pass there from Yayo to Ozzy, and unfortunately, Ozzy not able to finish it.
Shady quick with it, too, getting up on that ball. You know, that made Votek turn back there. Votek wanted to get up on that shot and had to rotate out just because Shady started positioning well. You know, the speed there. Unfortunate touch, but Ozzy, again, looking for that pass center. If Ozzy, who just definitely seems to be a playmaker on this purple team, if he's able to get that ball across the net, you know, that's going to be their saving grace here in this game 5.
Yeah, absolutely. And a great boom there from Yayo, as Votek needs to try and get something going here for his team. Great touch there. Let's see, can they get it going? Great clear there from Verizon. 1 minute remaining here. Game number 5. Great bump there, ISG. They're looking for those demos a lot more. A great touch there from Votek. He's going to look for a demo here, and he will get the bump, but Lawrence was there for the save.
You know, and it's interesting to see right now, 36 seconds left. The statistical underdogs are pulling it off. It looks like ISG has a really good shot here. That last goal was for sure going to sink it for the series, but Yayo coming up trying to make one more play. They got to get a shot in the next, I'd say, 10 seconds if they want to have a chance. If we could get maybe an OT game 5, but Lawrence is going to be calm and collected, pick up that ball as Yayo just... This is where it's got to happen right now in the next 5 seconds. Votek hits it up. Verizon.
I think that's going to put it. I'm going to go. That's going to put it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
oh
it.
my god. What an
game.
exciting series tonight.
Incredible. Yeah.
And
honestly, it's that was crazy, man. I didn't expect that. I'll be honest.
Pulled through. They won that first game, lost 2 games in a row, and then this game number 5.
Yeah.
Or the past 2 games they've won. That game number 5, they all of a sudden just went off. And what an amazing series we just watched. I don't even know how to comment on that series. I don't even know what to say.
You know, frankly, it's just the fact that ISG was able to come back around and win this series. You know, they're really showing that, hey, that like they wanted to make up for that forfeit. They wanted to get their points on the board. You know, just like the last series that we just streamed, I'm pretty sure these 2 teams are going to be the ones that are going to be competing at the finals. You know, this is a rivalry in the making. And I like to see that. You know, this has been the best D2D3 gameplay I've seen, I think, ever. Ever. Not going to lie.
Oh my god. Alrighty, chat. Obviously, we have a huge support in right now for ISG. So, for all the ISG guys, who are you guys naming as the MVP here for tonight? Is it going to be Verizon? Oh, I'm seeing Verizon. Yep, there's Verizon. Alrighty, I think it's safe to say Verizon 5G is going to take the MVP award here for week number 3. So Verizon and our who was our other MVP that we had?
So
Mike. It was Mike. That's who it was.
Mike. Yeah, it was Mike and Izzy were
Mike and
the
Izzy.
competitors for
Yep.
the. Yep.
And they both are going to get a special post on our social medias for being the week 3 MVPs. That is going to be a new thing that we are going to be starting up here. So every week that we name an MVP on stream, they will get a special post on our social medias. So a huge shout out to Mike and to Verizon. It's going to be a little weird to put out on the socials, not going to lie, putting Verizon 5G.
Verizon 5G.
But Neb, for the series, do you have anything you want to say about the series?
I mean, frankly, you asked me earlier too. You were like, "Hey, what could this team, that team do better?" After watching this last series, this is all I have to say about it. Because they played so well. It was amazing to watch. And I'm actually, now that I saw these two series be played out, I'm going to be looking at these teams. I'm going to be watching, everybody here who we've watched tonight, because I now feel like I'm a part of their community. I really want. I had no favorites going into the second match. I was obviously favoriting the Pigeon Boys. Watermelon Eating Time. Those are my homies, but and they played super well. And the team they went up against, and these two teams, I honestly just want to retire from Rocket League entirely. Just say, you guys play the game. I'm done, because I wasn't that good at D1, D2. So we got a what's that one story? We got a Cinderella story in the making here, possibly for ISG coming back from a forfeit. And so I'll be looking at them. I'll be looking at them for sure in the standings.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of that series, that was a phenomenal series. The D2, D3 matchup was insane. I just wanted to point out real quick, I know that the bar above me says C1, C2. This is not C1, C2. This is Diamond 2, Diamond 3. As much as you
turn the C around and add like a line on it, so it's a D. That works out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, close enough.
But I don't think I have anything else to comment on this series. I don't really have anything that either team could have done better. I really don't. I don't know what else to say.
I just wanted to also add to thank you, Banana and Moldy Banana. You've been doing a great job running this whole league. I really appreciate you, man. And it's great that you're picking up, for these teams to come back together. Many of them old rivals from IGL. Again, rest in peace, IGL. So thanks to you particularly for doing this. Thanks for having me on the stream. Thanks guys for watching. And it's been just an absolute blast.
Absolutely. And I just want to give a special shout out to the staff members that we have at AGL. I do my very best to make my best effort on getting on the streams and in the chats and stuff like that. But it wouldn't be possible without the staff members that we have. Special shout out to our directors, our staff members, everybody.
Papa Outlaw
especially. And another.
He's been putting in the work.
Absolutely. He did. He went through all the trackers himself, everything. And I believe Prod and Doofy also helped with that as well. So special shout out to them. And also, Thrifty Too Sweet has been a huge help with the casting scene. Our head of casters. Absolutely. Huge shout out to Thrifty as well. Great caster. Yeah. He might be here on Thursday or the next time we have a stream, depending on who we have when. But we obviously will not be streaming any matches Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So with that being said, you guys, that's going to do it for us here tonight. And I just want to wish all of you guys the best holidays if we don't see you again this week. But I hope you guys all have a great holiday, a healthy holiday. Spend time with your family. And one last special announcement for all of you guys. This week is going to be delayed an extra week due to Christmas. So we are going to give you guys that extra time because we don't want a whole bunch of teams to forfeit because of the holidays. So we are going to go ahead and push the week back an extra week. And also as well, we are going to have a special giveaway coming out here soon. So if you are not in the AGL Discord, you want to make sure that you are in the AGL Discord because we are going to have some great things coming for you guys here shortly. So if you guys haven't, be sure to join our Discord. But that's going to do it for us here tonight at the AGL. I'm Moldy Banana, joined here. I'm joined here tonight by the one and only Neb. I guess you're not the one and only.
That's true. The one and only Nebulon 5000. How's that?
There we go. The one and only Nebulon 5000. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight, Neb.
Cheers. Thank you.
It was great having you on the stream, so I hope to have you on more.
Let's do it again.
And to all of the chat, thank you guys so much for being thank you all so much for being great sports here tonight. It was great interacting with you guys and seeing the chat being alive tonight. It was great to see. So thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. I'm Moldy Banana, joined here by Neb. Neb, do you have any final words?
Happy holidays. That's it. GG's.
Alrighty, everybody, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Have a great holidays, a great holiday. I guess you could say holidays, but I'm sure we will be back before New Year's with some week 4 action. So
and Holly Nights too. I mean, you know, don't get drunk if you're under 21, but if you're over 21, I'll see you. Okay.
Alrighty, everybody.
Not promoting. Yeah, all right. I'm done. I'm done.
Alrighty, everybody. We hope you all have a happy and safe holidays. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Have a great night, and good luck to all of you guys on your week 3 matches. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, and we will see you all later. Peace.
Living in the same routine, like the seasons I'm on repeat. It's a long way down. Trying not to follow suit. Don't like the color, I'll change the shade of it. I'm not afraid of it. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. I know I'm